Hey everybody, let's talk about Athena. Athena is a melee magical tank, as are a lot of gods, or goddesses. She has a unique ult, a unique taunt, so she's a very interesting god to play, and if you know how to combo her abilities, is a very formidable opponent, I think. I've been playing her a good amount recently because I wanted to get mastery level and I was close, so I played her to put it over the top. So let's take a look at her abilities. Her passive is called Reach. Whenever she uses, now this says any ability, I thought it was just the number one, the preemptive strike. I'll have to double check that. I know when you're playing her in game, you get a little indicator to say if you have a ranged attack or not. But anyway, any ability using this, what they say here, will give her next basic attack a ranged attack, and you'll actually get the little blue arrow that shows where your ranged attack is going to go. It's not the most overwhelming passive in the game, but it's pretty cool. So I have gotten the occasional kill using it as ranged, and I believe it will pass through minions when you use it. So you can attack down a minion line and do decent damage. So it's 50% of your magical power. I guess that's just your regular basic attack. So range on it's not bad either. So anyway, that's her passive. Preemptive Strike is her dash. You have to charge up the dash with Athena, and it's a noticeable sound and visual cue. So you can see her charge it up, and then the ground underneath her will almost glow when she has a charged dash. When she has the dash charged, you can't trigger any other abilities, and you can't use an active item or a potion. I've tried. But then you can either cancel the dash or by right-clicking or execute the dash by left-clicking, I believe. And she'll pass through minions and hit the first enemy god, dealing damage and slowing. Now, if she does hit an enemy, she gets a stack of block, which will then block a subsequent basic attack. You can stack up to 3. So I've used that. So you do a dash, you get a couple stacks, and then you get this buff that will block basic attacks. That's pretty darn handy, I must say. So it does damage, it slows the enemy, and I think that's pretty much it. So this is kind of unique because you have to actually charge it up before you can use it. It doesn't really say how long it takes to charge up, but it does take some time. Confound, that is her taunt. She will taunt in a cone in front of her. I don't think this has any effect on minions, although I could be wrong. And they are forced, almost like a fear, to attack her using their auto attacks. And the opposing player has no control. So as you can see, the taunt duration scales up with leveling. So it goes up to 2 seconds, which coincidentally is how long the shield wall will last between the initial damage and the subsequent damage. We'll get to that next. So it scales up to 2 damage. This is very useful for pulling enemies into your team. So if they're in front of you, you taunt them, confound them, and then they run towards you, and then you can use that to drag people in, almost like a Sobek throw or whatnot. I was in a game with Ares, and when Ares would ult, everybody would be drugged to a certain point, and then after his stun wore off, then I'd do a taunt, and then everybody would continue going the same way. So it was an effective combination. It's a good combination with other crowd control. You know, almost like a Sobek throw or a Hercules throw. Then when they land, you can taunt them and then pull them further back. Or even Arachne. You know what I mean. So anyway, it only the duration scales up, but this is probably what I would level up first in a support role. If you were going damage, perhaps not. But if you're going tanky support, this is one of the best abilities to have. Shield Wall is, I think, Athena's damaging ability. She will, in a circle centered on herself, I do believe, create an attack which is surrounded by these little warrior icons, does damage initially, and then 2 seconds later does damage again for, I'd say significantly more damage. It looks like, let's say 25% more damage. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's about right. Roughly. So it does initial damage and then secondary damage. So what you can do is put the shield wall down on somebody, taunt them back into the shield wall, and then the shield wall will hit them again when it expires 2 seconds later. What I have more success with is I do the taunt, put the shield wall down immediately afterward, and then try and either body block them or some other method of keeping them in the shield wall. That just seems to work better for me. Your mileage may vary. It's also kind of handy for blocking things off. For example, like people will use Al Kwang's number 3 of the tornadoes to block off passages in the jungle. And you could also, use other abilities for that. But for example, Al Kwang's tornadoes. You could also use the shield wall for that purpose because the enemy will typically not want to run through it while it's in effect. So I think that's pretty much it. So the Confound the number 2 and the Shield Wall number 3 make an excellent combination. Defender of Olympus is kind of Athena's, well, it's Athena's ult. It's like a teleport effect that will teleport Athena to a friendly god. It's just gods, right? Do believe. Yes, allied gods. So she goes up and comes down 4.2 seconds later. The allied god has its damage reduced 25%. And then if they're in the area where Athena lands, the enemies are in the area where Athena lands, and you can see this. It's visible to the friendly player and the enemies, the area of effect where Athena is going to be landing. So it's telegraphed that she's coming. Damage is done by the ult. And then, obviously, this is a good way to join a team fight or get back in the action if you are at base. It's also a good way to move across the board. In Conquest, if you're on the right side, you can get the left side almost instantly, and vice versa. So it's a good way to gank or help other lanes. Very, very useful. Its usefulness is limited by the skill of the ally you're teleporting to. Since Athena's been out for a while, most people know that when Athena's incoming, they want to try and close with the enemy to deal that ult damage. But if your target, your allied target, does not do that, then you're just going to end up ulting in. Plus, when you're targeting at long distance, it's almost the same thing you run into with Neath, where you're trying to pick somebody out and people keep getting in the way and stuff like that. So it's not unusual to end up teleporting to the wrong person, especially if there's a bunch of people together. So I think that's about it. So let's get to the game. Hey everybody, we're doing some Smite Conquest with Athena, the goddess of Athens and wisdom and other such things. Start out with the 3, which is her, I keep forgetting Conquest. I've been playing so much Arena and Domination. You only get one ability to start with, so maybe I should have gotten her dash. But her 3 is her damage dealing ability, so that's probably good for the laning phase, and perhaps I should buy something.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I'm playing with Mr. Almighty, and he is going to be Poseidon in the mid. I guess I will go right. I don't know. Maybe I'll go left. Well, if Herc's going this side, I'm going to go the other side.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to help Herc. Where's the blue? This is the Furies. Oh, so much confusion.
Minions have spawned.
Hear the sounds of suicide from Painless downstairs, which means that there's an episode of MASH starting. So let's go help Hercules with blue. Alright, so I guess it's me and Herc. I like Herc. He's got good crowd control. I am actually a terrible Herc player. You've never seen a Hercules video from me, because every time I do it, it's just miserable. And I posted some miserable videos, so if you can think of some videos that are so miserable that they're not worth it, that would be those.
Retreat!
So if Herc tosses him, then I can taunt him, and that will pull him really far back. I think is the plan. And Herc cleared out all the minions just as
Enemy missing middle.
Face me.
Oh, if he was closer, maybe we could have gotten him.
Enemy missing left.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Awesome.
Slay an enemy. First one, you rock.
Yeah, a good Hercules player is pretty good. Look at that insightful commentary. Oh. Now, why aren't these... There we go. So I'll be leveling up her taunt. I know I just picked the level of 3, but taunt is really what you want to go for with Athena, because that increases the duration of the taunt. And gives you pretty good crowd control. So one of Athena's unique abilities is when she does her dash, she gets 1 range shot, which is kind of weird, but you can use it to good effect if you know you have it. So you'll see her spear.
An enemy has been slain.
Over here.
Oh, he jumped out of my taunt. So you can see that I have one of these right now, and I can use it to hit this minion line. Got my ult, which gives me a lot of mobility down to the other lane.
Retreat.
Okay.
So I'm just looking.
An enemy has been slain. Nice job. You rock.
This
Right
Hercules is really good. Apparently it's Leroy Jenkins Jr., son of Leroy Jenkins.
Enemy missing middle.
Kronos is middle. I see him at least. So Hercules wants their blue. So I'm gonna help him quick. Watch the mini-map. Sure we don't get from behind.
Enemy missing left.
So I'm just looking to see if they're engaged left, and if so, I could pop over there.
Okay. Be careful. Enemy missing left.
Now I got my ranged attack again.
I'm returning right leg.
Face me.
Your middle tower is under attack. Ultimate is ready. Enemies have returned left. Be careful, middle. I'm returning left leg. Enemy missing left. Be careful, middle.
So Loki was here, and now he's gone. So he might be going after Poseidon. So this actually does a lot of damage if you can get him in the delayed effect.
Be right back.
And I'm going to go back because I've discharged my mana. So I'm going to get the 5% boots, and then...
Ally has been slain.
Guan died. And then get, I guess, a potion. And I don't have room for 2. So are they going to come up on Freya? Let's see. I'll work my way up into the lane and see if they're pushing towards Freya. They are.
Get right leg.
Where's Freya? Freya! Could have been a contender, Freya.
Be right back.
Okay. Be careful left.
I must say the Hercules over there is doing really well.
I'm returning left leg.
Can I get a taunt on?
Gank middle lane! Over here!
Yeah, one thing Frey does not do is
An
damage.
ally has been slain.
Enemy missing right!
Careful middle.
We got 3 mid. Guan Yu is potentially in trouble.
An ally has been
Yup.
slain. Curses!
Sorry, Guan Yu.
Your left tower is under attack. Enemy missing middle. I'm returning left leg.
So Odin's backing off. I should just go back,
Be right back.
because I've expended all my mana wandering the board. My ult is back up. That's nice. So let's get a little tanky.
Your middle tower is under attack.
We can't. Let's get some potions. Let's go to Herc. Where's
An
Hercules?
enemy has been slain. Nice job.
Face me!
Don't know why I just taunted those minions. Wasting mana.
Your right tower is under attack. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
One!
Nice job.
Let's wait for this next wave to roll in.
Thanks!
Dumb damage. No level of taunt. I see Odin coming up. Skedaddle out of there.
Intelligence is not always everything. In fact, in your case, it's nothing.
Retreat!
I would say if you're doing Conquest, if when you say retreat, if you can specify the lanes, that's a lot more helpful to your teammates than a general retreat call. Now, obviously, if you are pressed for time or if everyone's together, you know, it doesn't really matter. But if you can tell what lane you're interested in, then that would be more useful than a general retreat call.
An enemy has been slain.
Go, Mr. Hercules.
Nice job!
Retreat! An enemy has been slain.
So, I think Odin... Is Odin tanky? Let's see. No, he only has boots. So Odin's not tanky, so you can see how little damage I actually deal.
An ally has been slain.
Besides that. So, we have no mid, which means I should probably be a bit more careful. Can I taunt him into the tower?
Be right back!
No, but
Be right
close. More taunt. Wait and make sure Loki doesn't come get me. So we can play conservative. You see Herc's coming in for a gank. I was going to go get a taunt on Odin and keep him here, but he jumped out. I considered alting into his ult,
Enemy
but
missing right!
it seemed like a lot of work for little benefit.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Face me!
Hale, be careful left. Be careful left. An enemy has been slain. Careful middle.
Tasks come to an end.
An ally has been slain.
It's not Dino Loki.
An enemy has been slain. Thanks.
So that's Herc's first death. 5 kills. Very nice on Hercules' part. I'm going to go back because Loki's not going to push the tower.
An enemy
Nice
has
job.
been right back. Careful, middle.
Loki's probably going to go back because he was not all topped off. And I should be able to get 2 levels of this. I think I will get... No, only 1. My farm's kind of slow this game. So I'm going to work up, I guess, the jungle. Let's see if I can... See if they go for Freya. No, Odin's moving up on our tower, so... Or no, he's getting... yeah, Odin is moving up on our tower.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Be right back.
So Odin should jump. There he goes.
Over here.
My taunt. Nice.
An enemy has been nice
Okay.
job.
Nice job.
So how's Mr. Almighty doing as Poseidon? 3 and 3. That's kind of tough when you have a Loki here.
Your right tower is under attack. An ally has been slain.
Face me.
Destroyed a left enemy tower.
Get her! Get her! Oh, so close!
Be right.
Yes!
Charge blade.
Run! Run, Freya! Oh, we're gonna go for... Oh, darn these cooldowns. Ouch!
Nice job.
Come on, there.
Face me.
God.
An ally has been slain.
Face me.
That darn Loki. Oops. So I hit random keys. Oh,
Nice job.
that Hercules. He is the
job.
professional.
Nice job.
Don't be a fool. Okay, at least pretend not to.
That tier push. That is you know, for somebody who knows how to play tier, it's pretty
Your
nice.
left tower is under
Over
attack.
here.
And lure them out.
An ally has been
And
slain.
Hercules does his thing.
Retreat! Retreat! No pain, no pain, no pain!
The VSR command doesn't work in this latest patch of Smite.
Be right back.
They must have broken it. So Herc's going back. Right? Yes? No? Yes. Okay. So, oh good, I finished this out. Did I get a kill? No, just the assist. Always a bridesmaid, never the bride. So we got Freya and Guan Yu. Basically, we've switched sides. So I guess I'll push up the middle. Actually, somebody is right on top of Freya.
I'll defend right lane.
I see 2 working in on the right side tower.
Your right tower is under attack. Help right lane. Defend right lane.
Face me.
Your right tower has been destroyed.
So much for that.
Attack right lane. Cancel that.
Yeah, they're already too far back.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Your
Good.
middle tower is under
Nice
attack.
job.
An enemy has been slain. Sorry.
Reinforcements on the way.
Let's go help her.
An enemy has been slain. Nice job.
Oh, Poseidon, I'm sorry.
An ally
I
has
left
been
him.
slain.
I left him out to dry.
Sorry.
I thought that they had retreated and that Poseidon wasn't engaged, and I saw Hercules really close to somebody, so I wanted to help the middle.
Be careful, right.
So I don't think Neith is going to press her luck.
Be careful,
Be
right.
fool. Okay, at least pretend not to be fool.
Retreat, right lane. I'm on it. Bring it on.
Everybody's got blue.
Face me!
Oh, she jumped out of my taunt.
Get back lane. An enemy has been slain.
Black light blade.
And I'm going to hit the tower. Maybe. Now that my taunt's cooled down. Now she's in the other tower. Guan Yu is just going... Oh no, he came back. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! A little taunt! Oh! Oh, we didn't have anybody else here.
Your right enemy tower. Your left tower is under attack. An enemy
Ah, Loki's here.
Retreat! An ally has been slain. Retreat! Enemy missing left. Cancel. Help left lane. Your left tower is
Over
under
here.
attack. Your left tower is an ally has been
We
slain.
get Loki.
Get back.
No! Oh. Well, that
Double
sucked.
kill slain. An ally has been slain. Triple kill.
I need more physical defense. Crap. Alright, so when you have... What is Loki? He just got 3 kills, 11 and 4. So when you have a good Loki, you want to get... Eye to the knee mid-line.
Right lane.
Jotun's Wrath. Somebody just asked how much mana. Why does he have so much? Jotun's Wrath gives you mana. Bumba's Mask gives you recharge. So he could have quite a lot of mana.
I'll defend left lane. Your middle tower is under attack. Okay, I'll defend middle lane.
Gank middle lane.
Your middle tower has been
Artis is low. Somebody's got him. Ah, there he goes with his ult. Let's go to Guan Yu. Got Kronos. And that should be it, I guess. These minions make myself feel better. Vizzy is watching. Hi, Vizzy. Doing a little Athena. Oh yeah.
retreat left lane.
Let's go left. Actually, everyone else is going left. I'm just going to stay mid and see if I can push mid. Not really the best job for a
Ally
tank.
has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Loki's there. Loki heads into the jungle. I may go back and see if I can increase him. I got three blocks on my meter there. I don't think I've ever seen that with Freya before. Alright, so which way is Loki going? Did he go? Did he get away? Yeah, I should be warding. Ah, there he is, mid, getting Freya.
An ally has been slain.
Sorry, Freya.
Enemies have returned to middle.
So we got 3 mid. Loki's going back, though. So I should be warding as well.
Over here.
Hi, Furnace.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice job.
You're in trouble, Furnace. You just don't know it yet. Nice.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah,
Nice job.
I consider that a good bait.
Be right
I'm going to go back because I'm low on mana. And I guess I should be getting some wards. Maybe I'll get a ward or 2. Since Loki is actively roaming.
Okay.
Go to Poseidon. He looks like he's engaged. Oh, awesome Hercules. Look at that. We're not letting him.
Retreat! Out of my way! Retreat!
Yeah, good try. Tracing through a tower and into the Phoenix. Look at that. I might. So I taunt absolutely nobody.
Retreat.
Uh-oh.
Be right.
Over here.
Thanks.
Freya with the clutch saving of my posterior there. And I'm still getting chased.
Blacklight blade.
Thanks. An enemy has been slain. Thanks.
That was really nice by my teammates. I must say, Freya and Hercules. Still not. Farm, why are you so slow? I should. Speaking of slow, I should get Crippling Curse or whatever it's called. You want to? No.
No.
So, is that Loki? I can't see because his icon's covered up. I think it might. Yeah, it is. So I'm going to put one of these here. Go to Freya.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Did I get her with the taunt? I don't know.
An enemy has been slain.
We're just tower diving like fools here.
Sorry. An enemy has been slain.
Come on, tower. Uh-oh.
Over here.
Get Loki off of Guan Yu.
Be right back.
We're in the right lane. I thought we were in the middle lane. Freya's number 3 is nice for walling off small passages. So, for example, if Loki was running up behind us, you give him the choice of going through that or going around, which might make a difference. But also in the jungle, almost like Ao Kuang's tornado, you can use to seal off passages for a while. Oh, Kronos. I think that was a mistake. Hey, I got a kill! Yay!
Nice job.
No! Leave Guan Yu alone.
Retreat. Retreat, right lane! Be right back. Be right back.
I'm gonna go back as well. I'm not really sure why. So I can buy this, maybe. So, actually, I am going to get the Crippling Curse. That would be helpful with Loki and other people that like to run away from you. And I'm seeing Hercules getting their blue. Kind of seeing if anybody's trying to mess with them. Hercules is 12-2. So they are no foolish people. And it looks like we're going to... I'd like them to take down that mid. Although Poseidon... too late for Poseidon. I saw a quick flash of Loki and then Poseidon was dead. Yeah, so Hercules took out that tower.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Nice job.
Nice job. I'll defend left lane.
So I'm going to go left, see if anybody's still here. Probably. Oh, there they are. Gonna go to Guan Yu. Afraid to be able to get him. Alright, let's take care of Loki.
An enemy has been
Over here! Charlie!
Come on, kill yourself on me, Loki.
coming through.
Got him! Hey!
Nice job.
More luck than any damage I do. Get the last hit.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice escape by Odin. And there's minions nowhere. Actually, they're coming. Look at the Hercules. Hero Hercules going here.
Intelligence is not always everything. In fact, in your case, it's nothing.
I'm going to stay if Herc stays.
Face me! Worms!
Look at this Herc. Ow! Tears here.
Retreat left lane.
Alright, they're getting the fire giant. That makes sense.
Okay. Attack, fire giant. Bring it on.
Unnecessary ult. Perhaps.
Nice job.
Nice job. Be right back.
So Athena has a 90-second ult. It seems like it cools down quickly enough. Although I guess you don't really... It's kind of situational. So you're not looking to use it all that much. So I guess you just don't, you know... You're not always looking to say, is it cooled off yet? So every time I want to use it, it seems to be cooled off. So I click around randomly looking for wards. And let's get some magic. And for magic, I'm going to get Stone of Gaia so I can get some MP5 support.
I'll defend left lane. Take left lane.
So the dash, as you can see, I have 2 charges again. So the dash gives you 1 ranged attack, as I've mentioned before. So I'm a lot less scary when Hercules is not around, but they're fighting Kronos in the jungle, who's now dead. See if I can catch up to Odin. Put a slow on him. He's gonna jump out. I think I got him. Yep. A little overkill with the slow and the taunt. But that's okay. Right? You guys think it's okay. Apparently I had my button pressed down. So I'm going to go Hercules style and just go in and tank it. Oh, we didn't get it? I guess not. Trying to pull them off of the squishies. Alright, people are getting crazy. They're chasing it back to the well. Alright.
Your team has destroyed a left enemy Phoenix.
We going in? I guess we're going in. Thought maybe we get the mid.
Good game.
Good.
That's a lot of damage. I didn't think we'd take the Minotaur down that quickly. They still had 2 Phoenixes left, and unless they change the rules, that still contributes to Minotaur health.
Completed.
So that was a pretty good game. I don't think I died. So, do a GG. I died once. Can't remember. 3-1, Hercules. So, pro Herc. 17-2. Actually, Guan Yu was pretty good too at 12-4. Very nice. And how did Mr. Almighty do? 5-8. A little tough in the mid, but that's all right. So anyway, let's see how they did on the 0-8 for Neath. Poor Neath. Loki did decent. Tier nuts, and actually the rest of the team not so much. So that Loki though. Let's see. Damage taken. Herc took the most damage. Guan Yu took more damage, and then I was kind of third, although it was kind of close. Player damage, I did the least by far. So I don't know. I thought I helped. So Loki did he do the most player damage on the other team? Yeah, but our team did significantly more damage. Just about everybody but me. So anyway, this has been Hale doing some Athena. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you very much.